Hi guys, today we learn about structures. Let's recap and remember what we said about variables. The illustration I used of a variable is, let's say you have a box. This box is a brown box, and then let's add books to the box. So this box is our variable, and it is used to assign where we put the books. We put the books inside the box. Therefore, this box, our variable, we assign it the books. The books is what we call our value. Therefore, we assign a value to the variable. And the brown in it, the illustration, the description of its color, brown. That's what we call the data type. Therefore, we have the data type, which is a brown box, which is our variable, and then we assign it the books, which is our value. In structures, a structure is a way to group related variables. Let's say we have cars. We have different models of cars. Therefore, a structure is like an object, all the descriptions of the object. Let's say a person can have I as a person can have I have a name, I have my age, I have my height. All those are descriptions about me as a person. So every object is what we call the structure, and we put everything related to this structure inside the structure, everything related to this object inside the structure. Therefore, we use the struct keyword, as you've seen here. We use this is the syntax. We use the struct keyword and then the structure name. Let's say my struct, my structure, and then we open the brackets, and as you can see, code blocks has already put the semicolon after, unlike the function, which would, if this was a function, we could have the type, if it's void, if it's an integer, and then the brackets with the parameters inside. But for this, we have the struct keyword, we have the name of the structure, we have the curly braces, and a semicolon after that. And then we'll have the members inside. The members are what we've already learned, which is a variable, the description of the variables. Let's say, let's say my name, and then we have, let's say, a character, my chair, and then let's get a string, and a string is just an array of characters. Therefore, my string is just an array of characters, and that's how we describe an array. Let's say it will have a length of 30, and then we end it with a semicolon. So these are what we call members of this structure. So this is a member, that is a member, and that we have three members. Then we've declared the structure. Therefore, to access a structure, you must create a variable of it. And what do I mean? This should be declared outside. Let's copy this. Just like the functions. And inside the main function, we create a variable of the structure. And how do we do this? We use the struct keyword, and then we use the name, my structure, and then let's declare a variable. Let's say a, my structure a. So we can declare this variable as many times as we want, this structure, and rename it to b, so that we can access it at different times and assign different variables to it. Therefore, how do we assign a variable? Assign the members a value, give a value to the members. So we, using the variable that we've created, let's say a, using the dot operator, and then we call it like minor, and we assign, it's an integer, therefore let's assign 19. That's how you assign the integer. Let's go to the character, and then we have a my car, and we assign it, let's say B. It's a character, so a single. And the trick comes when we want to assign a value to a string. So we use what we call string copy. I think it has a Y. And then, as usual, we have a dot my string. So what's the difference? So what we want to add is the string that we want to assign to it. And what string is that? Let's use Patricia. Patricia. Yeah. Then with a semicolon. And with that, we have assigned the string, the character, and the integer. Therefore, let's print out and see what we have. So printf, let me do all them in a single line. So we have my number, my name. What is my name? My name. And we have %d. Let me have a new line here. Then we have my character, which is a %c, new line. Then we have my string. And then for my string, we have %s, new line. Okay, so we have that. Let's print out. So we'll have a dot. We just have this. Let me copy them out. This we are just printing out normally as we did with the variables, but now we have to access it through the dot operator and the created variable. When we have a, I've copied it, and then the last one we have my string. Okay, I think that's okay. Let me run it. So okay. So we have my num 19 character B, and the string is Patricia. We can do this alternatively. Let me comment out this and use an alternative way of assigning. So the alternative way of assigning is creating and declaring and assigning. Therefore, we'll just do this equals to, we put the curly brackets, and as they are, we start with 18, which is our integer, just as they are here, 18, the integer. Then next we follow with the character, let's say A. And then next we follow by what the string is. And I think this is an easier way of doing it. Wanjiko. Why do we have two semicolons? So we have that. Let me run. Let me copy our printf. My printf. Let me copy or just comment out this. And let's run. You have an error. This is supposed to be a comma. Let's run that again. 18A Wanjiko. Let's compare 18A Wanjiko. That is easier than the first, what we did the first time. And if you would want to assign twice, you can use the new created variable B and use it b.mynum, and you'll get the same thing. You're still trying to access the variables in the same structure. Okay, thank you guys. I hope this was helpful. Let's meet in the next lesson. Thank you for having me.